Well, good morning, everybody, and I won't be long. We'll go through this real quick. First, I'm dedicating this presentation to my wife, who gave up her dining room in order for me to have a ham shack. I was up in our bonus room over the garage, and it was not climate controlled. It's not climate controlled, so I had to go up and either turn the air conditioner on was up there before I went up, or turn the heater on in the winter. It took time to warm it. So she was gracious enough finally to give up her dining room so I could have this shack. So with that said, we're going to go home. All right, this is the area I live in. It's south of Franklin. This is a highway is 65. Over here is the Ag Center. And this is the new Berry Farm subdivision, which, my goodness, it looks quite different from this picture. But anyway, and then there I am. A little bit closer, there's the house. The car is the 1956 T-Bird. My in-laws were in town. He parked it out in the yard, and then I guess Google took a shot, and his car is there for posterity. So, but I just want to show this because, you know, I have the tree line here that I can run antennas on. I got the beam and then some other antennas, but so it gives me a little bit of area to put up some wire. And here's what I've got right now. This is the off-center fed dipole. It is about 70 feet in the air. And then opposite it, running the other way, is a 4080 trap dipole. I'm redoing it. It will be up about 50 feet in the air when it's finished. On the tower, I've got a high gain TH11 Yagi, which is a great antenna. I really love this antenna. And then here in the backyard is a vertical. What I didn't show on the roof is also there's two 6-meter antennas located on the roof. Oh, and there's my garden. Another shot for HF. I got the beam and wires plus the gap challenger that's out in the backyard. On the tower also, I've got two of the Edfong VHF, UHF antennas. And they work very well. I was really pleased with those two antennas. And then we'll go inside. And here is the shack. And let's see, and here's the antenna switches that come in from the feed through is in the window, and it comes up to the antenna switches. I have the ability to have a second radio. I don't have one right now, but I have the ability to switch between two radios, and then the antenna's there. The power supply is an Astron power supply. I didn't realize the signal link was in. This is one of the very first signal links that ever came out. So, and so it's kind of antiquated. Kind of a close up of the shack. One of our members that passed away, Tom Neal, he had quite a collection of antique radios, and I was able to, very, very lucky to get his set of Drake twins. They're not operational right at this time. I hope to do a restoration project. I want to get them up. The main HF rig is a ICOM 7600. Then I've got two VHF, UHF radios here. Rotator controller here, and this is an electronic rotator controller that interfaces this with Ham Radio Deluxe, so that I can automatically do the antenna as I'm talking. Oh, let's see.
That's a really good looking key you got there, Jeff.
Oh! I was just fixing to mention this. The key. Those that don't know, I had entered the contest on, I think it was QRZ.com, and they notified me, and said that I had won the Bugatti key, and it came in the mail, and this thing was beautiful. It's a work of art. It doesn't get used as much as it should, but Tim, I am using it every once in a while, just to let you know. But and let's see here. Okay, here's my amp, Ameritron AL 1200, and it's been a very good amp. No problems with it at all. And sometimes I abuse it. So, okay, here's my portable gear, KX3 with their pen adapter, all the wires, batteries, antennas, everything I need to go out and be portable for POTA or Parks of the Air or whatever I want to do. So that's for that. And here's just kind of a look at the HTs that I currently have. The newest one is the Anytone, what is it, the 857D that we're going to be using when the DMR repeaters get up. So it's very well built radio. And the mobile, I've got the Yaesu 400, and then and the other, anyway, it was a ICOM 7000, and then a Yaesu 7800 also. Okay, this one is a drop kit. It's a ICOM 706 Mark II for HF, and then another ICOM for VHF, UHF, antenna controller, tuner for the HF radio, the power supply, and the SCS tracker for doing WinLink at 9600 baud and stuff like that. So let's see here. And that's about it. I just wanted to run through it real quick. And if you got any questions, let me know.
Hey, Jeff, this is Phil.
Yes,
how many radials do you have on that Gap Challenger vertical you've got out there?
3.
3. How long are they?
Right. And they are, I believe they are 25 feet each. And the only reason what was that, Ed?
What it has, Phil. The Gap Challenger comes with 3 25-foot radials.
Okay. Alrighty.
And that's just to, so 40 meters works. That's really the only reason it's on there, is just to help the 40 meter part of it.
Okay. And by the way, I've got an Anytone 857D. That's my favorite HT of every HT I've ever owned. I mean, not just for DMR, but it's a great radio for VHF, UHF too.
It really is. I was quite impressed when I got it, and I mean, with the price point on it, my goodness, it's just a good radio.
Well, the audio is very good.
Oh my goodness,
it's a good sounding radio.
I was shocked. I put the volume on a 1 or a 2 level, and it's loud and very clear. So yeah, if anybody's looking for another good HT, that's a good one to have. Anything else?
We've got several of those in the group right now.
All right. That's it.
Jeff?
Yes.
This is Paul, WD9IOK. And I wanted to ask you, did you have any problems with Williamson County having the tower so close to the house?
We moved here 25 years ago. And when I moved in, I put a set of drawings together showing how I was going to put how I was going to dig the hole, put the rebar in. All the measurements were there. All the engineering facts were there. I had data from Ron Tower. I had a whole packet of information. I went down to Williamson County Codes Department, and the guy looked over and he said, "This is really great, but now you'll have to go before the what was it, the planning committee meeting, the monthly planning committee meeting of the aldermen, and present this and see if they'll okay it." I said, "Yeah, that's no problem at all." And I went home, put the tower in, filled it with concrete, and it's been up 25 years. So no, I didn't have any problem with them.
You didn't have any problem with that, because at least out in this part of the county, my HOA won't let me do it, but I was advised that I have to have it be able to fall and not hit any structure and be on my property. And I'm like, whoa, that's challenging.
Yeah, you're right. And that is a requirement. but I don't think that it includes your own house. I think they're mainly worried about it falling on the neighbor's house, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thanks for that information. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. But I wouldn't advise anybody going against code regulations, especially nowadays. But back then, you know, I kind of got away with that one. Anything else?
Can you say anything extra about the Ed Fong antennas?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they're very good antennas. I don't know if y'all have those. When you buy them, all you get is the wire insert. The actual antenna part is what you're buying, and then you use PVC pipe to put everything together. And I mean, they're like $35 a piece. And so, you know, there's very little money in them, and they work very good.
Actually, I was curious about the PVC that was there with them. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it doesn't come with it. You have to supply it, but you know, that's no big deal. Anything else? All right, Ed, I'm going to stop sharing right here.